So we're going to smash the coconuts open and save some water. So this is a handy little tool. Yeah, if I try and do these coconuts, I just lose my temper, because I suppose it's a bit like wrapping a football for Christmas. Putting Christmas wrapping paper on a football is something you can either do it or you can't, and I can't. I just bad tempered, and I took some back to patio and I tried. I just got bad tempered. I threw them in the bin. Oh, the Thai people opposite selling food, they soon had them out the bin. No one offered to help me. No one said, "Oh, I'll help you do that." They could see I was struggling. Not one of them said, "Oh, I'll come and help you do that, don't worry." Now, when I see them, they got a flat tire on their bike, or their bike won't start, I run out there and I always help them. But when they see a flang struggling, they don't return the favour. This is a husk on the outside. I bury that in the ground, or I got a pot that may not have perfect drainage. That'll go in there. This is very good for the plants. So that alone's worth $5. It's sure. Not that I'm going to buy it by the ton, so, but for what I get, it's okay. Look at that. Oh, that's the way to do it. Cracking open the coconuts. If I seem a little bit anti-Thai, it's because I am, in a way. I come here about 22 years ago, and I was very rich when I came here. Well, not very rich, but I had close to £500,000, I suppose, because I sold my house in England, I'd sold the business, I had a house in France with 4 acres of land. I sold that, and I basically sold everything, and all my life I've really scrimped and saved for my retirement. I retired at just over 40 years old, sort of thing, as you do. I came to Thailand. Now, about 10, 12 years ago, I had 2 motorbikes stolen outside my room. The next door neighbour see the 3 young Thai boys on the bike steal them at 3 o'clock in the morning. She not think to wake me up. Oh, I was scared, maybe they're mafia. I said, if they're mafia, they come in the daytime and steal it. Mafia don't come 3 o'clock in the morning. So then about, I suppose, 7 years ago, I got these cats. Well, I had 9 cats at the time in my room in patio. And there's one old lady there, a few doors down. She's moved out now. Anyway, I had 9 cats, and okay, I had a condo. And this woman didn't like cats. I think it wasn't she didn't like cats. She didn't like foreigner, and the cats belonged to a foreigner. So she complained about the cats. Look at the size of that coconut. And in the end, it was like check out the room. I went around locally to try and find a house to rent, but there was nothing. So I brought them to Nong Ding Dang, where my wife lives, which is more or less this area. It's about 3 kilometers down the road. And my wife, I said to her, I was going to fence the whole house in so the cats couldn't get out. Anyway, she made a cage, what was about 1 meter square. I said, that's no good. So we rented this first house, and it was 1,700 baht a month. And it wasn't a bad house, nothing in it, but it had a table outside. And there was this dog. It was so vicious, I thought, well, this is going to be no good for the cats. But I'd already paid the rent, so we didn't even stay there one night. So then she said, oh, I know another house for rent for 3,500 a month. It was a big house, big garden. Yeah, it was okay. So we rented that, and obviously I negotiated and got the rent down to 3,300. But we was there probably 4 or 5 years, and this Thai man came along, and he was this brother from my friend's girlfriend, and I bought some land off him. I paid for the land, but apparently it wasn't his to sell, so I never got my money back. The court basically said, I got the lawyer to try and get the money back. Lucky enough, he worked on no results, no money, and took it to court. And the judge said, but you're a Phalang. You're a foreigner. Phalang means foreigner in Thai. Actually means French man. You're a foreigner. You can't own land. I thought, well, no, I'm not buying it for me. I'm buying it for my wife. Anyway, I never got the money back. The judge said more or less, FO sort of thing. Go away. We work for Thais. We don't work for Lang. No, but my wife's a Thai. Oh no. I say my wife, but we're not actually married. We're not actually married, but we were married, but we got divorced. We stayed apart for 3 days and then we got back together. Anyway, that's a different story. Anyway, so I lost the 600,000 baht there. And then, years ago, I'd opened up this bank account. And I didn't know, but the bank gave me copy books. He had his own books copied up. And they weren't bank books. This is the bank manager. I won't name the bank, but it's been on the news enough. He's in prison at the minute, but the bank won't give me my money back. It's a reputable bank, and it's one of the biggest banks. It's actually one of the biggest businesses in Thailand, but they won't give me my money back. Anyway, so I've basically, what hasn't been stolen is I mean, you expect to be able to trust the banks, but you know what they say. This is Thailand. Yeah. But he actually cheated about 400 Phalang, not only me. Some of them will get the money back, I've no doubt, but me, they say no. I've got a court case this month, so I can't say too much. But I'm not very hopeful. Hence the YouTube channels. Cut one more when I'm talking. Anyway, so yeah. And that's basically why I'm a little bit anti-Thailand. Yes, I have a nice house and a nice garden in the middle of nowhere. And I bought it at the right price, but I've spent nearly 3 million baht on this place, plus 5 years work. And I have worked hard and my wife's worked hard. So I want to keep this as long as I can. I'm not of pensionable age. I have to wait another 6 months before I even start thinking about my pension. And yep, I have not a lot left. This is a carport. I used to have a nice pickup truck, a lovely pickup truck. But when my money didn't come back, I have to sell that for a lot less than what it was worth. A lot less. As I say in Thailand, when you want to buy something, being a foreigner, the price goes up. Now you would think it doesn't work the same when you want to sell something. Oh, you're a foreigner, you want to sell? No. Guess what? Where does the price go? It goes down. So someone got a very good deal on a very, very good pickup truck, a Toyota pickup truck. Very good deal. And I'm actually anti-Thailand, yes. But it's not the country. It's not the country I'm anti. It's the style of Thailand. They don't like you speaking. If something bad happens to you, you've got to shut up about it. They don't like you speaking about it. Even my wife's getting annoyed now, but she's taking it out on the coconut. But if something good happens, it's all over the paper. I'll give you a perfect example. There's a ship in the Thailand Bay what's lost some oil. Look at the different news reports. One side says no pollution. Another side saying, we got oil on Rayon Beach. The authorities are saying, no, nothing like that. Anyway, I can't. That's different thing. That's on the news. But in my opinion, it's not everything you see is not what you see. I like to try and give an honest view. If something good happens to me, I will say it. If something bad happens, I will say it. And to me, that's being honest. But to only say the good things is being dishonest. And I think you're not allowed to say bad things, so I have to be careful what I say, even if it's true. Okay then, thanks for watching. I go off a bit because I'm very annoyed, because at one time I had everything. I had nearly 15 million baht in the bank, close to £500,000. I had a nice house, I had a nice car, I have my wife, I have 4 motorbikes. I did have 5. One time I had 9. I got my cats. Yeah, I should be happy, but living on peanuts is not my idea. I can't even... I've had to drop the money to give my wife. I mean, she's not happy about it either, but okay, thanks for watching.